Hi there. Real quick before we jump into the episode. If you enjoy this episode, or any of the other episodes, be sure to give us a follow or subscribe. It would also be great if you shared it with a friend, or better yet, left a review so others can know how awesome it is. Thanks so much. And now, the episode.
Hey there, Press Starters, and welcome to the Press Start Leadership Podcast, the podcast about game-changing leadership, teaching you how to get the most out of your product and development team and become the leader you were meant to be. Leadership coaching and training for the international game industry professional. Now, let me introduce you to your host, the man, the myth, the legend, Christopher Mifsud.
Hey there, Press Starters, and welcome back to another awesome edition of the Press Start Leadership Podcast. On this week's episode, we'll be discussing optimizing outsourcing for indie game studios, strategic approaches to enhance game development, building effective partnerships and integrating global talent for competitive advantage in the video game industry. In today's competitive landscape, indie game studios often face the challenge of balancing creative aspirations with limited resources. Outsourcing emerges as a strategic solution, allowing studios to access specialized skills, manage costs effectively, and focus on core competencies. This comprehensive guide delves into the best practices for working with outsourcing, specifically tailored for indie game studios to maximize efficiency and product quality. Understanding the benefits of outsourcing. Outsourcing can offer numerous advantages for indie studios, from cost reduction and risk mitigation to enhanced quality and speed of development. Here are some actionable steps. Identify outsourcing needs. Assess your studio's strengths and weaknesses to identify areas where outsourcing can provide the most benefit, such as art production, sound design, or QA testing. Set clear objectives. Define what you aim to achieve through outsourcing. Whether it's speeding up development, reducing costs, or accessing specialized skills, having clear goals will help in selecting the right outsourcing partner. Choosing the right outsourcing partner. Selecting an appropriate outsourcing partner is crucial. The right partner can enhance your project's success, while the wrong one can lead to setbacks and increased costs. Actionable steps here. Conduct thorough research. Investigate potential outsourcing firms. Look for reviews, past project examples, and testimonials to gauge the reputation and quality of work. Evaluate specialization and experience. Choose a partner that specializes in the gaming industry and has experience working with indie studios. Their expertise in game development processes and understanding of the industry's unique challenges will add significant value. Request proposals and conduct interviews. Ask for detailed proposals and conduct interviews or initial consultations to discuss your project's specific needs. This step helps in assessing whether their approach aligns with your studio's objectives. Establishing effective communication. Clear and consistent communication is essential to manage outsourced projects effectively. Miscommunications can lead to errors and delays, impacting project timelines and budgets. Actionable steps. Define communication protocols. Establish a regular communication schedule and preferred channels. This could be email, project management tools, video calls. Make sure these protocols are agreed upon by both parties. Use collaborative tools. Leverage collaborative tools like Slack, Trello, or Asana to keep track of progress and changes. These tools can help streamline communication and ensure all parties are updated in real time. Provide detailed documentation. Offer clear, comprehensive briefs and documentation to your outsourcing partner. Detailed documents, including project specifications, style guides, and milestone breakdowns, can minimize misunderstandings and streamline the development process. Managing contracts and agreements. A well-structured contract is fundamental to a successful outsourcing relationship. It protects your intellectual property, sets expectations, and defines the scope of work. Some actionable steps here. Draft clear contracts. Include detailed descriptions of the scope of work, deliverables, timelines, payment terms, and confidentiality clauses. It's advisable to have contracts reviewed by a legal professional experienced in international and intellectual property laws. Negotiate fair terms. Ensure the contract is fair and beneficial to both parties. Be open to negotiation to find a balance that encourages a long-term partnership. Plan for contingencies. Include terms for handling potential disputes, project cancellations, or change in scope. These clauses can save considerable time and conflict later. Monitoring and managing outsourced projects. Effective management of outsourced projects ensures that the work aligns with your studio's standards and timelines. Actionable steps here. Establish clear milestones and deadlines. Break the project into phases with specific milestones and deadlines. This structure helps in monitoring progress and making necessary adjustments. Conduct regular reviews. Schedule regular check-ins and review meetings to discuss the project's progress, address any concerns, and provide feedback. This ongoing oversight is crucial to maintain project alignment and quality. Implement quality control measures. Set up quality control processes to ensure that the output meets your studio's standards. Regular testing and revisions might be necessary to align the final product with your vision. Maintaining long-term outsourcing relationships. Building lasting relationships with outsourcing partners can lead to more consistent quality, better pricing, and a deeper understanding of your studio's unique needs and processes. Some actionable steps. Provide regular feedback. Establish a feedback loop that not only addresses issues, but also acknowledges successes. Positive reinforcement can strengthen the relationship and encourage your outsourcing partner to maintain high standards. Offer development opportunities. Consider opportunities where your outsourcing partners can grow with your studio. This might include training them in new technologies or involving them in larger, more strategic projects as they demonstrate their capabilities. Review and renew contracts regularly. Regularly review contracts to ensure that they still meet the evolving needs of both parties. Renewing contracts can also be an opportunity to renegotiate terms based on the current market conditions and the relationship history. Integrating outsourced work seamlessly. For indie studios, ensuring that outsourced work integrates seamlessly into the main project is crucial for maintaining a coherent game experience and operational efficiency. Some actionable steps here. Establish integration protocols. Create standard operating procedures for integrating outsourced work, which might include specific software tools, asset management systems, or coding standards to ensure compatibility. Use version control systems. Implement robust version control systems to manage changes and maintain consistency across all parts of the project, especially when multiple parties are contributing to the same elements. Conduct integration testing. Regularly conduct integration testing to ensure that new components work well within the existing project framework. This helps identify any issues early on, reducing the cost and time required for corrections. Leveraging outsourcing for innovation and growth. Outsourcing can be more than just a way to manage costs or handle overflow work. It can be a strategic tool for bringing innovation into your projects and stimulating growth within your studio. Some actionable steps here. Explore new specialties and technologies. Use outsourcing as an opportunity to experiment with new game mechanics, technologies, or artistic styles that your in-house team may not have the expertise to implement. This can help keep your games innovative and competitive. Tap into global talent. By outsourcing globally, you can access a diverse range of talents and ideas, bringing unique cultural perspectives that can enhance the creativity and appeal of your games. Scale rapidly for new opportunities. Use outsourcing to quickly scale up your production capabilities to take advantage of new market opportunities or sudden increases in demand without the long-term commitment of hiring additional full-time staff. Measuring the success of outsourcing efforts. To continuously improve your outsourcing strategies and ensure they are delivering value, it is important to measure their success against defined metrics. Some actionable steps here. Define success metrics. Establish clear metrics for evaluating the success of outsourcing efforts, which could include cost savings, speed of delivery, error rates, or player feedback on certain game features. Review performance regularly. Conduct regular reviews to assess whether the outsourcing arrangements are meeting the expected outcomes. Use these reviews as opportunities to discuss any adjustments needed with your outsourcing partners. Solicit team feedback. Regularly ask your in-house team for their feedback on the outsourcing process. Their insights can help identify integration issues, communication gaps, or areas where the outsourcing strategy might be improved. Final thoughts. Transitioning from managing occasional outsourcing tasks to leveraging outsourcing as a strategic component of studio operations is a significant shift for indie game developers. By establishing strong, mutually beneficial relationships with outsourcing partners, integrating outsourced work seamlessly, and using outsourcing to fuel innovation and growth, indie studios can significantly enhance their competitive edge and market presence. This guide provides a roadmap for not only initiating, but also optimizing outsourcing practices to align with broader business objectives, ensuring that your studio can thrive in the dynamic video game industry. All right, and that's this week's episode of the Press Start Leadership Podcast. Thanks for listening, and as always, thanks for being awesome.
Oh, hi. And the episode's over, but thanks for sticking around till the end. Be sure to check out more episodes in the playlist and new episodes every week on Monday. Follow or subscribe so you never miss an episode. Don't forget to leave a review. Thanks again for being awesome.